Oh, hey guys.
Hey, listen!
So I have been here for the past 30 to about 45 minutes, and I have just been losing football matches back to back. And it's been a little bit stressing, it's been a little bit stressful, and I consider myself to be an at least decent FIFA player. I know some of my friends that are probably watching this that play FIFA and consider themselves experts are probably disagreeing with that. But it's been a little bit discouraging. And it kind of gave me an idea for this video. What are some lessons that we can learn from failure? They say failure is one of the greatest teachers. And I believe that these are two pretty valuable lessons that we can learn from failure. So stick around for the rest of this video, guys. Welcome back, guys, and thank you so much for sticking around as we jump into these two lessons that I believe we can learn from failure. If this is your first time on the channel, welcome. So good to have you. My name is Luke Smith, and if you are returning, thank you so much for coming back and for being with me on this new journey. I want to give you a little bit of background for this first one, because as I told you, I have been losing horribly on FIFA for the past 30 to 45 minutes. But why is that? And I think when we fail, we don't always go towards asking ourselves, why did we fail? We just kind of get stuck on the reality that we did fail. I was actually playing the game on the ultimate difficulty. Generally, my skill would probably fall anywhere between semi-pro, professional, and world class. Above world class, you have legendary, and then you have ultimate. So that's like the unstoppable difficulty setting for FIFA. So the point I'm trying to make is that sometimes we fail because our skills are not at the level they need to be in order to succeed. So we can apply that idea to even things like fitness. If you go into the gym as a first timer, as a beginner, and you go there and try to start lifting with the heavy weights, even before you learn how to lift dumbbells or do the bench press, you're going to hurt yourself and you're going to fail. And so one of the things failure gives us an opportunity to learn is that there are stages sometimes in the path to success. So we try something, we fail, or it doesn't work out. It's often an indicator that we need to go back to the drawing board, learn a few more skills, get better at this thing, and then try again. It's not always an indicator that this is a closed door. Unfortunately, many times we experience failure, and some of us immediately think that this is a sign that we should stop, we should throw in the towel, we should not try again, we should move on to something else. But maybe it's an indicator for us, or for me in this case, that I might need to lift my skills here on FIFA and get better, to move up from professional to maybe world class and then legendary, and then I could probably be able to manage on the ultimate difficulty. A second important lesson that I think we can learn from failure is that failure is a part of success. Now here's what I mean. Even if you go back to the drawing board and you get the skill set, and I practice and I get much better at FIFA so that I can play on even the level ultimate, there is no guarantee that I'm going to have a 100% success rate or I'm going to win every single match. Somewhere along the way, I may still lose, I may still fail, but failure gives me an opportunity or a reminder that there are areas that I always need to sharpen up. So if wherever you are today and you may be experiencing failure and you feel discouraged, allow that failure that you are experiencing to inspire you to get even better, to come back stronger. And I think one of the things that stop us too from just trying a lot of new things, and for me, for example, with even this whole YouTube channel and stepping out and kind of putting myself out there in a different light. I'm used to being behind the camera, but this is something that I've always thought about doing. But now, actually doing it, it has really encouraged me, because for a very long time, I had a fear of starting. Why? Because I was afraid of failing. So it's understandable when we have moments where we feel afraid or we feel discouraged when we fail, but don't stay there. Use those moments when you fail to go back to the drawing board, to enhance your skill set, to get better at what you're doing, and then jump in and go again. Before I go, guys, I just want to say thank you so much for joining me for this video. It's a much shorter one, but I really want us to jump in and to discuss this. Share with me down in the comments some lessons that you have learned from failure, and I love for us to develop a kind of discussion just around failure and how we can change our perspective and our understanding overall of failure. So thank you so much for joining me for this video. Like the video if this was helpful for you. Share it with somebody and consider subscribing to the channel. But let's jump in to the discussion, and I'm gonna try and see if I can actually win one of these games on this here FIFA. So see you guys in the next one.